What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here. It is crazy. Finally made it. This is the 1 year mark. Thank you so much for keeping this journey alive. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. It's been a long time coming with trials and tribulations. If you had a hair transplant, you know the shedding, the skepticism, the ingrowns, the itching. Boy, if you remember, if you remember that itching phase when like the donor is just going crazy and you just can't get that itch out, man, it's just been a long journey and I'm so happy to be here. The hair is here, so let's get into it. All right, so here go the hair. I actually just did it, so it probably still has product in it. This is what my hair looks like when it's fully picked out. Like I always tell y'all, it looks the best when it's like this. And my hair grew a lot from last month to this month. I've been washing it, deep conditioning, drinking a lot of water, doing whatever I can to make my hair grow and be healthy. Like I've been doing that. So this is where we at the 1 year mark. It's solid, it looks good. I'm happy, man. Now I know what y'all saying.
Where the braids at?
Wait, hold up, man. I know I've been talking about it for 2 months now. I'm gonna get it done on Monday. I already got it all planned out. I was looking for a braider, the right one for me. Finally found her, so I got the appointment coming to Monday the 18th. That video will come out hopefully that day.
Don't hold me to that.
Hopefully that week. It's definitely gonna come out that week, but that's what's been going on in between those 2 months. I'm trying to find the best braider I can. I got the afro now for the 12 months, the 1 year, and now I'm about to get the braids on Monday. So that's coming soon. Here's a quick check of the hair. Line up looking good, man. Everything looking great. The only problem I really have with the transplant really is if you see here, like you can see the transition border from like my regular hair to the transplanted hairs. Like you see that little dip right there. I notice it because I see my hair every day. Pretty sure you can't notice like in person, like they're not really checking for that. But I see it and I notice it. So it's something that like I see and I'm like, wish that was a little bit smoother. It still looks natural, still looks fine. But this side doesn't really have it. Like you can kind of see the little dip there, but it doesn't have it as much as this left side. Like the right side doesn't have it as much. The left side was always the weaker side, so maybe that's the reason. If not enough grafts are placed there, anything that happened in the recovery period, I don't know. But that's the only issue I've been seeing. Not a big deal. Don't really worry about it because it's still hair. It looks good. It looks natural. I'm good with it. Left side looking good. Right side looking good. But look at this, y'all. This is all transplanted hairs, y'all. Look at that. That's how long the transplanted hairs are now. They are long. They're to my eye. They're doing their thing, man. Like, that is crazy to see. I thought when I first was getting a transplant that the hairs wouldn't grow this long. Like, I wouldn't be able to get afro. I would still have to get, like, a shortcut. But no, they grow. Like, the hairs grow as long as you want them to. They can pull them. You can stretch them. They shrink. Like, everything. They bounce back. Like, it's hair. It's like your hair. There's nothing, like, really different about them. Just that they're from the back and now they're placed to the top. Like, it's your hair, man. So if you plan on getting an afro, you plan on growing your hair out, you definitely can. Dreads, cornrows, whatever you want to do, it's your hair. Like, you can do whatever you want with it. There's no like limitation to it. So that was a big deal for me when I first was getting it. Didn't know, but now I do know. Like, it's hair. It grows. It does its own things. It goes to the regular cycle. You can do whatever you want to it. So now I'm about to give y'all the rundown of the products that I'm using. First one, Finasteride. This is 90 pills for $27 from the pharmacy. You want to get a prescription for it. So you take one a day, lasts you for 3 months. And Minoxidil, 60 pills for $12. Again, you get it from the pharmacy. You got to get a prescription for it. These are the pill versions. They do have topical versions, but these two are my hair loss preventative methods. This is what I use to stop my natural balding process. It's not a cure, but it is the treatment to stop the cycle from continuing. Next up, water. This is what I use to do my hair. You need water. You need moisture. This is water. Water. You need the water for your hair. You need to drink water all the damn time. These two, gotta do it. Please do it. It's the best thing you can do for your hair and for your health. So for my day-by-day routine, Miels leave-in conditioner. This is going to moisturize your hair, keep your hair moisturized. You need a leave-in conditioner. I just use Miels. This is Pillow Soft Curls by Miss Jessie. This is the curl cream that I use to keep my hair curly, whatever curls I want. This is the gel that I use, Jelly Soft Curl by Miss Jessie's. This is just like the holding gel. This is what keeps the moisture locked into your hair. Wild Growth Oil and Miels Rosemary Mint Oil. These two are what I use to oil my hair. I used to use them separately. Like I used to use like Wild Growth twice a week and then Rosemary 3 times a week. But now I just combine them and use this about 3 times a week. As black people, like we need to oil our scalps. We don't generate enough oil. Our hair has a lot of protein, but not a lot of oil. So we need to oil our scalp. That's how we keep our moisture locked in. Another way to keep moisture locked in is with oil. So this is what I do. I put it in a bottle, shake it up, and then I just apply it to my scalp whenever I need it. Wash day, I'm using Miele's Honey Pomegranate Shampoo and Miele's Honey Pomegranate Conditioner. This is just shampoo and conditioner. You can use this without this, but you always want to use this with this. Never do just shampoo. Definitely condition your hair. And when you're doing deep conditioning, when you want to have like good moisture to your hair to lock in for the rest of the week, I use Miele's Rosemary Mint Deep Conditioner, or this is called hair mask. Anytime it says mask, treatment, deep conditioner, those are the things you need for a deep conditioner, and that's what I use for this. When you are deep conditioning, you're always going to want to lock in the moisture with heat, which you can use a plastic bag. I use a shower cap. Then I use a blow dryer cap. I use this and a blow dryer. So I attach that to that, put the shower cap on, put this on my head, start blow drying. You want to generate heat. You want to have heat on your hair so it can lock in that moisture. And last but not least, you want to have something to detangle your hair. I use a pick normally, but now my hair is long enough for a detangling brush. You use this to just detangle and get all your curls out and make it like pretty much straighten your hair is what you're doing. You're trying to make sure your hair is untangled so it can get in all the moisture, all the washing, everything you need to do to get product into your hair. You make sure it's untangled so it doesn't have any like blockages or anything like that. That's what I use the detangling brush for in the shower, and I use the pick for when I'm out the shower or styling my hair. Altogether, the products are going to cost you about $140 a month. Again, that's a caveat. That's like you're not going to run through all of them in 1 month. You're going to run through some in a month, so there's going to be fluctuations. But if you just buy all of them like today, it'll probably cost you around $140. The tools probably all together cost about maybe $60, like a pick, the detangling brush, the blow dryer, the cap. Around $60, but that's like a one-time investment. So altogether, like about $200 for like your just regular natural hair journey. When you're trying to do that, you don't have to do everything I'm doing. Those are just the products that I use to keep my hair nourished, healthy, and strong so it can grow. So here we are, man. The 1 year, it's been a ride, and I cannot stop smiling. I've been going outside. It's getting warm out, so it's funny because one of my videos I talk about is getting warm out, so I see people with the twist, they got the afro, they're doing this. Now look, I'm here thinking about the same thing, the braids, the twist, the afro. Like I can do that now. Like, and that's just been a great feeling to see like where I was and to where I am now. It's amazing, really. I haven't been like self-conscious about my hair, no hair fibers. I don't wear hats anymore. Like I'm solid, and that's all because of the hair transplant. Gonna have a little slideshow where I give like a little heart-to-heart moment about this whole journey and everything is meant to me. So if you've been watching this channel for a while or just from the beginning, I've said this multiple times, this is the most life-changing process I've ever went through. I went from hating the way I look to absolutely loving myself again, and that is all due to the hair transplant. I will stand by that till the day I die, that from where I was, the path that I was going on to where I am now and the path that I'm looking at, this is single-handedly the best decision I've ever made in life. And I encourage anybody who's having like terrible feelings about themselves because of their balding to go get one done. So before my hair transplant, pretty much before 2023, I was sad, miserable, always trying to find some kind of way to cover up the fact that I was balding, whether that be with hats or hair fibers or keeping my haircut super low, just to have some way of just looking decent in my eyes, because I saw myself as looking terrible. I saw myself as looking awful, and it made me a shell of myself where I wasn't that outgoing person. I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't have that drive that I used to because I just felt terrible inside. And I am so grateful for the YouTubers that posted their hair transplant journey, because they really gave me the confidence to do it myself. For some reason, there's like this stigma of the hair transplants, like they don't work, they're botched, they're a ripoff. Like it's so many bad negative things tied to hair transplants. They went in, they did it, and they showed their journey, and that really gave me the confidence to do it myself. They proved to me that they work, and now I'm walking proof that hair transplants do work. I recommend for anybody who's balding and wants to fight it to get a hair transplant. It is one of the safest surgeries with very little complications for healthy recipients. And I know it's scary, it's daunting. It is surgery. Like, I go under the knife. What if I don't get the results I want? I just paid all this money. What if it doesn't work? I don't want to look worse than I did before and I have to just bald it anyway. I get it, because I was in that same place you were, especially as men, where plastic surgery isn't common and you're told constantly by people around you to just let it go.
What did you say?
If it was that easy, you do it. But I've tried it. I tried going bald. I tried rocking a shortcut for years. And while it was cool, I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like I was doing it for me. It was feeling like I was forced to do it because I was balding. And nobody wants to be forced to change their appearance or go out their comfort zone, because that's really what it is. Hair is just comfortable. But I really hope that this channel has showed people that it's worth a try. Before writing it off completely, it's worth the try to see if you can regain that confidence, if you can be that person that you were again, if you can have that joy in the way you look again. If you want to just cut it off, just cut it off. That's not the issue. The issue is that you don't want to do that, and you want to have hair, and you want to have hair for the rest of your life. Hair transplants are permanent, but you have to do the work to keep it. I was skeptical about a hair transplant. I was skeptical about Finasteride, Minoxidil, but I gave it a try and I've been happy ever since. Plus, hair transplants are a booming industry with more research coming out every month, new tools, new techniques. Is making it more possible for you to get good results at various clinics around the world. So I stress the importance of doing your research. Here's some key questions you can ask yourself to see if this is really right for you. And if it is right for you, it can get you started on your research journey. 1, what is my budget? This is so important because this is how much you're willing to spend. If you know you're not willing to spend 10K plus, you're going to need to go overseas to get a hair transplant. That is fine, that's good. I talk about in one of my other videos that there's some great hair transplant clinics all over the world. You do not have to stay wherever you're located to get a good hair transplant. 2, how many grafts do I realistically need? This is so important. It's often overlooked by people when they're going to get a hair transplant because they don't have that knowledge to know about that. That's one of the things that you need to know, where you fit on a Norwood scale, to see how much grafts do you need to feel comfortable and feel satisfied with your results. 3, what clinic can I go to that will make me comfortable and give me satisfying results? Yes, it's great that you have great results from any clinic you go to, but you want to feel comfortable, you want to feel heard, you want to feel like you're doing the best decision for you, and you want the people around you, the clinic, the technicians, the doctor, to feel that same way about what you're going through. As long as you're following those 3 key questions, you're on a really good path with your research and getting the right clinic for you. But in all serious, y'all, this is surgery. There is no redo. There is no going back if you don't like the results. There is no, oh, I can fix this. This is it. Once you go under the knife, it's not something that's just like, oh, I can just get it retouched up. I can do. No. Once these hairs are gone back here, they do not grow back. So those little holes that you see, or the slash or scar that you get, there is no recovery for that. Those hairs are gone and they're not growing back. You have to be able to trust the people that you have doing your surgery. If you can't trust them, listen, you're putting yourself at risk of anything happening to the back of your head. Again, most of the transplants I've seen are really good at the front. It's just the donor that's really gets messed up. But if it depends on what you're comfortable with, you have to be able to trust the people that you have doing this surgery, because once it's done, it's done. Also, you will have to start adding hair loss preventative methods to your routine. Unless you plan on ripping 7,000 plus grafts out the back of your head and placing them in the front to replace all these native hairs, you have to create a routine for hair loss prevention. Finasteride, Minoxidil, dermastamping, PRPs, supplements, laser caps, hair growth oils. The list is abundant, but you have to find the right one for you. Some work better than others, but hair transplant isn't the cure for balding. It's just a cover up. This hair that I have right here, like this hair that's doing so well, it's not just a hair transplant. It's hair transplant, Finasteride, Minoxidil, hair growth oil, supplements. There's a lot of different things that I'm doing to prevent my balding from continuing. That way my hair can still look good and natural. With all that said, man, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Y'all have made this journey way more worth it than I can ever possibly imagine. This has been one of the most amazing experiences I could have ever set foot on. Honestly, it's just incredible how many great people, intelligent people that I've met. So many people eager to learn more, just helping out each other. This hair transplant community is just so helpful, so eager to learn. It's been incredible, and I didn't expect it, to be honest with you. It was just something that I wanted to document, and it turned into something bigger than I could have ever imagined. And I really, really, really do appreciate that. Like, it couldn't happen without y'all. I'm so grateful for everything that y'all provide, that y'all do. It's like, man, thank you so much. This hair transplant journey has just been life-changing. I talk about it in some of my videos of just like, hair is everything. It means so much. Status it's like, it's something that we don't think about regularly, and that something is so important. So if you're in the cusp of getting that hair transplant, man, do it. I applaud you. Do it, please. Like, it's changed my life. So much joy, so much happiness has came into my life since I got this hair transplant, and I'm wishing more joy and prosperity on all of you 2024. Man, thank you for everything. Peace.